Well, hello there, and welcome to another FAQ Monday. I'm your host, Fluff, and today I'm feeling a little relaxed, a little relieved, if I may. I'm not as stressed out as I normally am because I was finally able to create a clone of myself so I can focus on making music, making FAQ Mondays for you fine folks, while I have the other guy do laundry and dishes.
That's you. I'm not doing
Yes, you will go do the dishes. First question, how do you approach writing music and creating songs? I struggle with structure and progressing the song past an initial riff. You know what, sometimes that can be tough, but other times the song will write itself. What I really try to do is put myself in the audience's seat. I honestly imagine myself in like a 500 capacity club, and I'm in the crowd watching me and my band play, and what would be the natural progression from that initial opening riff. Now, I'm not saying be predictable, but feel it, and you as the songwriter can just feel it and just try different things. You want to try a key change? Do you want to try a tempo change? Do you want to keep the bass, the root note the same? Do you want to change it up? It's all up to you. Really, just try to collect a bunch of riffs and kind of see if any of them string together all right. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. And other times, you just gotta free your mind, relax, and just let it happen. Could you imagine using the bias plugins live, or in general playing live with computer modeling? Reasons why or why not? Well, people have been doing that actually for several years, over 5 years, I think. I remember the first guy I saw doing that kind of thing in a serious manner was Steph Carpenter from the Deftones. I think he was using a MacBook with Amplitude or Guitar Rig, something like that, next to his Fractal Axe effects. I think it was for the Diamond Eyes tour, or right around at that time, something like that. And I remember being pretty blown away by that because that was a huge leap at that time, because up until then, people just kind of thought of plugins as good enough for not being loud. That's not nothing compared to a real amp. But now they are very, very close to the real thing that you can get away with playing with a MacBook plugged straight into it. And the audience is never going to know, because really, that's really what matters anyway. Is it entertaining? Does it sound good? But as far as me personally, no, you're never gonna see me play with an iPad and a MacBook as far as my guitar tone setup, just because I like the feel of a hot tube. There's something very, very cathartic about really hitting a loud tube amp and having the air move your pants kind of thing. But I think it's all cool, and I would definitely be using the mobile stuff to write on the road as well. But no, for me personally, can't beat a hot tube. Thoughts on the new Deftones record? Gore is pretty good. I like it. It's definitely different, and it's not a Diamond Eyes, but it's still Deftonesy. What I would love to know is why the same super washed out reverby effect on Chino's voice. It's the same effect through the entire record, and I can't say I agree with a lot of the mixed decisions that were done on the record, but that's what they were going for, and that's cool. I respect that. I dig it. Some of the guitar tones are monstrous. It's a very 80s sounding record to me, if that makes any sense. I know it's kind of heavy and some things are kind of soft, but it really, for some reason, feels like a Depeche Mode Smiths sort of affair, which is totally cool, and I dig that. But I definitely respect them and enjoy that they're just out still trying new things 20 years after they became a band. This week, I suggest you check out kind of an old documentary from the rock band Filter called Phenomenology. Now, Phenomenology really documents the Short Bus process and touring cycle. Short Bus was the first record with Hey Man I Shot on it, amongst many other fantastic songs. And looking back, Filter was a very influential band for me personally. And I always liked the fact that Richie Patrick and Brian Leisgang were always trying to push technology and recording technology as far as they could, even back in 1995, 96, 97. And Phenomenology was only released on VHS, and I've had 3 copies over the years. And I originally got it when it came out, but I recently stumbled across it right here on YouTube, a full VHS rip. And you know what? I thought you guys would enjoy it. You've been wonderful. I've been Fluff. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.